300 marketers, 8 charities, 1 social cause. But what makes Do It Day so special?
The Do It Day is such an incredible opportunity.
A great opportunity.
Fantastic opportunity to prove that marketing really can change the world.
Our ask was a little bit bigger, and we certainly had our ask delivered in giving us a campaign.
Talented minds from across the globe came together to destigmatise mental health. Are you ready to join us on our Do It Day journey?
Well, we're bloody busy today, which is not surprising because of the agenda is changing the world.
And it's actually kind of shifted my perception of what marketing and advertising can actually achieve.
It was totally different to everything that I've done before, because I normally am used to sort of taking notes and listening to someone, whereas this was kind of in our hands.
More heads are definitely better than one.
Marketing to change the world for good absolutely resonates with everything we stand for as a company culture and undercurrent.
Okay, so how exactly did we do this?
First of all, we need somebody like a charity who agrees to get something done. Then we need people to give us the tools we need to make it to get these things done. And thirdly, we need ad agencies, design companies and creatives to come up with ideas to really sort of help us decide what we're going to do.
Spot on, Gordon. For Do It Day 2017, we brought marketers in London, Singapore and New York together to collaboratively set about destigmatising mental health over the course of a day. We also celebrate the amazing campaigns carried out by agencies addressing various social good causes through our Marketing Can Change the World awards. In 2017, 8 mental health charities around the globe set a marketing brief for the industry to solve.
It's been fantastic as a charity to work with all these different advertising agencies and these really gifted people.
As a charity, like all charities with limited resource, this Do It Day campaign is such an incredible opportunity for us to tap into the talent of creative and marketing people from across the country.
And we put a brief together on workplace wellbeing to find out whether the industry has a mental health problem.
I sat down with the MD of the company that I worked for 8 years, and we had a really open and honest conversation around mental health.
Over the course of the day, the teams came up with creative ideas. They then had 5 weeks to launch their idea. Oh, and did I mention they had to do this around their day job with 0 marketing budget? Hey, isn't it important to push ourselves out of our comfort zone? Why make life easy?
How so many people can give up their time and put such passion into such a brilliant cause and come together to show marketing can do good.
We have come up with ideas about tea, about celebrating sidekicks, about how we can drive lots of traffic through to the website.
You really have to think outside the box to replicate what you might very easily be able to do with a significant budget.
Over £1 million worth of media inventory from the likes of Spotify, the National Press and Verifone Media was generously donated to Do It Day. The teams came up with ideas such as PR stunts, Facebook Lives, a YouTube show, workshops and videos, all of which were launched on Do It Day around the world.
We've also had a national radio campaign running.
With inventory in The Guardian, in the Evening Standard.
But there could only be one winner. The Mix, a charity which supports under 25-year-olds with their idea, Reclaim the News. It sought to disrupt the negative news agenda around youngsters by creating an alternative 6 o'clock news bulletin, produced by young people, for young people, and fronted by influencers.
The first reaction we would always look to about any campaign, and this one was no different, was the reaction from young people, which was extremely positive. It was received as being very authentic. The credibility of what we were talking about was up there, was something that they were keen to see. Across the rest of the third sector of the charity world, actually what we were doing was a bit breakthrough. Organisations spend a lot of time getting things really, really right before they put them out. And we spent a lot of time on the In the Mix show, but also we took the risk that we didn't know how it was going to be received. And we did get commended from the sector for that, for taking that risk.
And that's where a normal hack might end, but not Do It Day.
Legacy is a really, really important part of this project, and throughout the course of 2018 we want to continue to highlight the campaign work that the charities are doing and looking at how they're building on those campaigns.
Since then, our charities have been working on tweaking and developing their campaigns, and one in particular has even led to royal involvement.
So today was basically, as I envisaged it, it was phase 2 of the Best Man project. We basically got a call from the Palace, Kensington Palace, saying we want to find out about the campaigns that you're doing. What's all this about the Best Man project? Can the Duke of Cambridge come and check out what it's all about? We've had recognisable individuals come down. They've taken part in the Best Man project phase 2, so we think the format can run and run. I think we've struck on something that works when two mates are sat next to each other and asked to be both piss-takey and emotional at the same time. We think it works and we think it's interesting content. The idea of the Best Man project is that it's an ongoing campaign. You know, we often try to make a splash and we get eyeballs on something, and then those eyeballs dissipate and people move on to something else. And I think the Best Man project for us is about establishing that long tail.
We actually found through the survey that 64% of the industry have actually considered at some point leaving the industry due to the effects their work was having on their well-being and their mental health. So as a direct result of the research findings, we are launching a new resilience program which is designed at helping people overcome issues around mental health.
We've shortened it because we had feedback that it was actually too long and didn't hold the attention of young people, our main audience. And we have made it not quite as slick actually. We've sort of roughed up the edges a little bit, allowing more contributions from young people.
I've never seen a channel that focuses solely on young people's stories and just positive stories, not negative ones.
Times are changing. People want to help those around them and see direct results from their actions. They want to show that marketing can indeed change the world, and we, at The Drum, share their values.
The engagement in social action is huge at the moment, and marketers are not, underestimating that. I think for themselves personally to be able to say that they've been involved in a positive change campaign.
In our normal day-to-day life, agency world is incredibly fast-paced, but for Do It Day it was a whole nother level, and it just showed us how much you can achieve in such a short space of time.
I don't think I could have summed that up better myself. So, as the dust settles on Do It Day 2017, we look forward to what 2018 holds and how we can encourage more of you to get involved.